Good morning, Prep. Today I'm going to show you how we're going to finish off our color wheel. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but just follow the instructions really carefully, get everyone to help you, and we're going to have those color wheels all beautifully finished off today. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use this template and fit it onto this light creamy yellow paper. Now be careful how you do it. It's quite a big template. Make sure that where you place it, it's not overlapping the page anywhere. So place that template onto the paper, and then you're going to use your pencil and draw around it. Now it's a very big template, so you might get your friends to hold parts of it down for you, and just go slowly. We're not in a rush. Nice and slow all the way around. If you slip and make a mistake, just go back and start again. Okay, once you have drawn around your template, put it to one side, give it to your friends to use, and you are going to cut out. This is a body of a snail, so we're going to cut them out. I like to cut the pencil line away, and then I don't see it in my finished picture. So if you cut just next to inside the pencil line, cut it away, then you don't see it when you stick this down onto your picture. So again, it's quite a big shape. You need to go quite slowly because it's tricky when it's so big. So just keep moving your hand around to hold it. You can cut this off if it starts to irritate you. Go nice and slowly inside the pencil line. So we're cutting the pencil line away. All the way around the body of your snail. Taking my time, getting beautiful cutting. There we go. Now don't throw those bits of yellow paper away because we might need them later. So what I'm going to do now is take my big blue piece of paper. So you'll be getting a big blue piece of paper like this. Before you do anything with that, write your name on the back of your blue piece of paper in the middle. Turn that over. Now we are going to stick the body of our snail onto our blue piece of paper, the body of our snail onto our blue piece of paper. So using the glue box, now this is a very big shape, so it's not going to fit in the glue box, so we're just going to carefully put some of the head, little parts of the body, the tail, little parts of the body, just putting some of the sides of the snail into the glue. And then be careful, make sure your snail is going to fit. Now I'm going to put mine closer to the bottom of the page, and that will give me some space for eyes here at the top. So I'm just going to show you. Can you see there's still quite a lot of space there at the top? And I am nearly at the bottom. I'm going to go back on this, see if that will help. There we go. So can you see where I've put it on the page? Now you're not finished with the glue, but what we're going to do is we're going to make the little stalks. You know how the snails have little stalks for their eyes? You're just going to use this leftover paper. Just going to choose a piece, straight piece I think. And on this leftover, I'm going to just cut a long skinny bit. Now you just do the best job you can, okay? Just a skinny piece. Get someone to help you if you're struggling. I'm going to fold it in half, so my two stalks are about the same size, and I'm going to snip it. Now I've got two stalks. I'm going to stick those. These are too long, I can just see, so I'm going to cut them again. So they probably need to be about 3 fingers long, and I'm going to stick those on the head of my snail, like this. On the head of my snail, 2 little stalks. And then, oh, I just need to grab them. You will get a sticker, 2 stickers. These are the eyes of your snail. So I'm going to put one here and one over here. Now we're just going to leave our snail for now, because what I want you to do then is take your color wheel and we're going to cut that out. And I'm just going to go in again. There we go. Now do you see that on your picture it's got a cutting line there? I don't want you to cut on the cutting line. I want you to cut right next to the black line. We want to cut on the black line so that we cut away all of the white paper. We don't want to see the white paper. So cut close to that black line so that you don't see the white paper. And this piece that you're cutting away, you can throw in the bin, in the recycle bin. So carefully cutting around the edge. Just take your time, cut carefully. Now remember, in our classroom, right-handed scissors are red and left-handed scissors are green. Okay. Now I'm going to stick my color wheel here. It's going to make the shell of my snail. Don't put it too close here, sort of put it in that little space. You can face it any way you like, and then using your glue box, you're going to just put some glue around the edges of your color wheel. Now you might need a little bit more glue than you used with your snail because this is painted paper. Doesn't always like to stick the first time. And then just squish that down. Okay, I'm going to go out again. So that is what your little snail is going to look like now. So now we can decorate our snail, and we're going to do that in a few ways. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to use our big marker, and we are going to make eyes. So I'm going to come in again. Over here, I'm going to make round circles inside of my stickers. Then I'm going to make another round circle, and I'm going to color that in. Looks like my black pen's not working very well. Remember, you always want a black pen that's working well. I'm going to just find another one that's working a bit better. And that's a bit better. And color that in. So don't color in your whole sticker. Just draw a little black circle inside and color that in. Now we want to give our snail a smiley face because he's really happy. So give him a little smiley face. Once you've done that, you can decorate your snail and your background. So I'm going to just show you. You can take some green textures and you can add some plants to your background. I might add some grass here. And then I'm going to add some long pieces behind my snail. These are going to be my leaves and my plants. It's a very hungry snail, so I want to give him lots of leaves. Now you can make any kinds of plants and leaves that you like. If you want to make flowers, you can. If you want to just make leaves like me, you can do that too. But we want to fill this space here so that our snail looks beautiful. I'm going to make this a bit, and I'm going to make some small leaves here. I like to make different kinds of leaves. So more leaves here. You can color these leaves in. I'm going to just leave them as they are. Not going to color mine in, but you can color in if you want. And on this one, I am going to do some round leaves. And I've changed green so that I've got some slightly different colors on my snail picture. So I'm doing some leaves here. I can put another one here because there's space, and maybe I might make this like a spiky or feathery plant like this. So you're going to take your time and do that in the background. And then I also would like you to decorate your snail. Now you have to let me go. I just have to run and fetch a texture. I'm going to take pink texture, and I am going to give my snail some little cheeks. Now some people ask me, do we have to make cheeks, Mrs. Daly? No, you don't. But I do like to have different colors on the face. So there's his little face with his little pink cheeks. And then I am going to take yellow texture, and I'm going to give my snail some spots. I think spots look really nice on him. Doesn't look like that texture's working very well. Remember to always use textures that are working. And I'm going to give my snail some spots so that he looks fantastic. So go around and give your snail some spots. So once you've cut out your snail and you've cut out your color wheel, then I want you to decorate your page so that it looks beautiful. You do the best snail that I've ever seen. Now don't worry if you don't finish this today. Remember, we're not in a rush. We're taking our time. We're doing our best work. Now there's a few more things I'm going to do. I'm going to give my snail some little eyebrows. You can give your snails some eyelashes if you want. You can work down here. There's some space here. You can add, I'll just add some extra grass because my snail's going to be really hungry later. And so I'm going to give him plenty of grass down here for when he's a little bit hungry. When you've finished your snail, I want you to check that your name is really on the back, and then you can close the glue and you can hand that snail in. So that's what your snail needs to look like when you are done. So perhaps have the best time making your lovely snails, and I will be so excited to see them next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.